subcommittee, and because we are meeting remotely, we'll be doing the roll call votes on everything. And Cheryl Miller has notified us that she is recording the meeting, and it's her right, so that we're ready to rock and roll. So we're going to take things out of order. We're going to start with JLCD, administration of medication to students. Superintendent?
So my understanding is that, hold on a second, that we had identified a few areas where we needed some policy updates that the nursing team had identified. So it's these three policies that we'll look at first. That the team had looked through it and found some suggested revisions. They had then sent those to Attorney Meinelt, who reviewed the policies, and that then went to Ms. Diggins, who gave us Attorney Meinelt's revised version. So I don't know if Jen or Allison, if you have anything to share on JLCD, administering medicines to students, and any adjustments that were made there.
That's the old policy act.
My understanding is that these are in order of old policy, current policy first, then the MASC, most recent MASC update, then revision, our revision, the one we're proposing. In that order. Ms. Diggins and I had reshuffled all the documents though, just about an hour ago, so it was easier to navigate in one meeting, so we might need to. But this one looks like it's in that order, so.
This JLCD, that's our current policy that we're looking at.
That one is?
The revised one is like a 4-page long one.
Is that the MASC one?
It's the MASC one with revisions.
Katie had just did some very minor revisions there.
The name of the file is administration medication to students not in the home.
But I can't search it.
I can't hear you.
It's uploaded as JLCD MAS updated for
that's the MAC.
Okay.
There's one that says no.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
I can't hear anymore. Can the other people not hear?
I'm
hear you.
They're saying they can't hear.
Now I can. I don't know when
Okay.
before we weren't able to hear.
Okay.
Oh, it's the self-administration one then?
It is,
Okay.
there's a administration of medication for students.
Yeah.
And the file name in the whatever the tool is,
Okay.
it says JLCD administration of medication to students. Meinelt's home version is what it says.
Okay. I don't see that.
I hope that they didn't pull it.
No, we have it, it's just. Jen, do you have the most recent version that Katie sent?
This is essentially the MASC version with a couple of changes.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's.
I think we do. Let me just, I do have it. Let me just grab it again.
I told
Hold on. No, last I saw, I was still waiting for one from Katie.
while we're waiting, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of March 5th, 2026.
Second.
I'll entertain it. You can't second this now.
Motion.
Yeah.
Here it is.
So moved.
Okay. Mr. Carden,
Can
would
share.
you like to second? Mr.
Yes,
Carden?
second. Yes,
Okay,
thanks.
roll call, Crystal,
Yes.
Len,
Yes,
chair votes in the affirmative, 3-0.
I have it. It's right here.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite
I've
hear.
got it.
Okay,
I've got it, Jen.
we
okay, I've
just
got
did
it.
the minutes. For background, MASC has recommended some significant changes, actually replacing JLCD with a new version, and reviewing it, this is the correct version. Locally, we've recommended a couple of edits, such as removing the word prescription under G, J, and M, and adding the word self-carry later on in the document. Basically down to page 3. There we go, that's the other revision. Okay, and that's the policy we have before us. So Superintendent, would you like to make any comments on behalf of administration?
MASC version, so this
Mhm.
is fine. The prescription elimination is helpful because we don't only do that with prescription medication.
Mhm.
Any other notes, Jen?
No, I agree. Yeah, I think that's a great edit to get rid of prescription because we do it with all medications. And then the self-carry is, they did add the self-carry with the self-administration this year. So I think that's super appropriate as well. And otherwise, I think it's smart to just align with the mass policy like Katie had mentioned.
Any further discussion on JLCD? Hearing none, motion by,
So
and looking for a second, Mr. Carden. Mr. Carden.
He's working on it.
Mhm.
Hopefully he can hear us now.
oh,
Len, can
yeah,
you
for
hear
some
us?
reason the space bar thing's not working. So yes, second.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, roll call, Crystal,
yes.
none,
Yes,
and I vote in the affirmative, that's a 3-0 vote.
I am forwarding this to Ms. Diggins now, which you're watching me do, to make sure that this version is up.
Mhm.
And that this version is the one that goes to MASC.
Oh, it was, nothing's going on MASC right now, all we're doing is making.
Oh, sorry, the school committee.
Yeah, I can make a packet. Next is JLCCB-E, protocol and guidelines for students with life-threatening allergies. The recommendation of superintendent is to delete this policy. Superintendent?
Yes, this was not, hold on. An MASC policy, JLCCBE. This was more procedural, so the recommendation is that we not keep procedure. I don't quite know why it was included in the policy manual, besides sometimes we put the additional protocol in for for clarity to the public. Maybe at one point that was necessary when we were first doing some of these.
Mhm.
All of this is stuff that is internal to the
Mhm.
procedural work, and so we would recommend elimination of it because it's not an MASC.
This was a huge brouhaha. We did this
I'm
about
sure.
15 years ago. And I think the reason why this ended up here is because there was a lot of community angst over
Yep.
instituting this policy.
So, Attorney Meinl recommended eliminating it because it was procedural as well. So we're aligned with that recommendation.
Okay. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Mm.
So, looking for motion,
So
looking for second.
second.
Okay, the motion is to recommend, deleting this policy, recommend the full committee delete this policy. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, Crystal,
yes.
Len,
Yes,
chair votes in the affirmative, that's 3-0. Next comes JLCDC. self-administration and self-care of medications. This is an MASC
And this is one we don't have.
policy that we don't have.
Right.
And
Had Katie sent revisions to this one, John?
I didn't see any,
I don't see any revisions to this
I
one.
haven't seen any.
So let me verify with Katie that there aren't any changes to this, similar to the really small ones. I doubt she would have anything more than that,
Mhm.
but did we see any issues with it, Jen?
No, I think it's great to, have it in there. So
Mhm.
I didn't see any issues with the wording, but I agree with having Katie look at it.
We can approve it, forward it for first reading.
Yeah.
And if there are any minor revisions, we can incorporate them.
Yeah.
Because we're only going first read anyway. We've got 2 meetings between now and then,
Mhm.
so life is good. Any discussion on this? Hearing none?
There's a
Oh, yeah, a
Uh,
question.
It's for Jen. So the revisions that you've added to the handbooks
Mhm.
are now aligned with these? I didn't know if there were elements of the handbooks were there elements of the handbooks that were linked to? And our
Yes.
handbooks are now aligned with these, the
That's
handbooks that we're
exactly
going to give a first read to the school committee.
That's exactly
Okay.
right. They're aligned.
Okay. Wonderful.
Motion to approve this for first read.
Okay. Motion by Crystal, second by Brian?
Yes,
Brian?
yes, second.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none? Roll call vote. Crystal?
Yes.
Glenn?
Yes,
And chair votes in the affirmative. That's a 3-0 vote. Next up is ECAB, access to buildings and grounds. That's a minor revision where they just adding to this, say, the phrase, and to personnel whose work requires it for the access to the buildings is a minor technical revision.
Jen, you can get going if you want to. Allison, I figured you were staying on for
Mhm.
timeout exclusion policy.
Any
Thank you.
discussion? Any discussion on this one? Motion by,
So moved.
second by,
second.
roll call vote. Crystal?
Yes.
Glenn?
Yes,
And chair votes in the affirmative. That's a 3-0 vote. Next one is sort of an academic one, which is JFBB. State law requires us to add the language in new paragraph 3, allowing siblings to have preference or priority for admission. That's just to bring our policy to conform with state law, which is sort of irrelevant because we never accept any school choice students. But our policy manual will be clean and happy.
So moved.
Crystal, move.
second.
And second, roll call vote. Crystal,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes,
and chair votes in the affirmative. That's a 3-0 vote. Next up, KBG, Parent Advisory Councils. This is a significant add-on because what's happening here is we're adding language relative to LPACs.
Mhm.
In the packet, there was a email from Cheryl, who saw the language that we were using in the new policy for LPACs. See where it says LPAC duties include but are not limited to that language. Cheryl basically wrote to us and requested that, well, that's nice language. Can we include that for CPACs as well? If we were to do that, it would be like the 4th paragraph, where it says the duties of the CPAC, and the 4th paragraph, scroll up.
Right here, right? It would go there.
Yeah, so it would go there. So we can replace the LPAC language, pasting the LPAC language there. So I would say CPAC duties include but not limited to.
Yeah.
So first, ask if everybody would agree to that. Superintendent?
Yes, hold on a sec.
Mhm.
Yes. I think what I might suggest is for that third bullet,
Mhm.
um. Definitely district improvement plans, and that would be part of the regular meetings that we would hold at the district level with the
Mhm.
MLPAC parents and families.
Mhm.
School improvement plans might depend, not, it wouldn't for special education, but maybe for ML on as appropriate or as like, it might depend on population programming at the
Mhm.
school. So I guess what I wonder is sometimes participation in school council
Mhm.
represents
Mm.
these voices and sometimes it doesn't.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't want us to be out of compliance with policy in the event we don't have families included.
Mhm.
That said, we would of course welcome CPAC input on school improvement plans
Mhm.
and would want some membership from the special education community on a school council. It's
Mhm.
just, I don't know that that an LPAC member or a CPAC like active
Mhm.
member will
Mhm.
necessarily be on every school council to build the school improvement plan. So that's
Mhm.
that school improvement plan piece. I don't want to make it sound like we don't want their involvement. We do. And I don't know how realistic it is to have it on every single school council. Because I don't think that's true now. So it wouldn't be reflective of,
That'd be kind of difficult on the school level too, right?
right,
For both of them,
right.
yeah.
There's 11 schools.
Mhm.
So for the CPAC to be represented as a unit on every single school council is
And the LPAC too.
likely, unlikely to
Right,
be manageable.
right,
So maybe we can say like,
like as requested.
or with the district,
Mhm.
like if we incorporate sort of every time I meet with CPAC about twice a year, we have them, I don't know, Allison, thoughts on this? Like I can look at school improvement plans with them when we meet with them.
Mhm.
I mean, the community, we share the school improvement plans at the school committee each year, correct? And school councils are open to everyone to participate. We don't have required
Mhm.
membership on school
Right.
councils, so I think it might be odd
So-
to have
so-
required membership.
I mean, just to clarify, we're copying the language that's in there about LPACs. So if we're
Yes.
discussing is a problem for CPACs, it would also be a problem for LPACs.
It would be.
Probably a bigger problem.
I actually noted it as an LPAC issue
Mm.
more because the membership is not as broad.
Mhm.
But as I'm thinking about it, I think it might also be an issue for CPAC.
I mean, we can certainly schedule a meeting with the LPACs and CPACs immediately before the school improvement plans go to the school committee. It's just part of the process.
Yeah, I mean, I can plan to talk to them about what's happening in the school improvement plans,
Mhm.
sort of in aggregate, when
Mhm.
we meet
Mhm.
on a regular basis per item two.
Mhm.
So as long as that's what constitutes review of school improvement plans, I want to be clear about what the expectation here is.
Mhm.
If that works, then we're good.
Okay. There's different adjectives that would make it work a little better. I mean,
I think as long as as long as that works and we're doing this kind of this is a district level committee. So as long as we can do that at the district level, that's fine.
Mm.
If
Oh.
that expectation is that they're participating in every school council, that's less realistic.
Mm.
I don't know how you guys read that and I don't want to.
Eliminating that line look like, would that leave a hole in what we're talking about?
I would have it say participating in the review of district improvement plans and goals as the,
And goals.
yeah.
Mhm.
and goals, I'd say and goals at the district level.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd want to review the statutory and regulatory requirements that drove MASC to put that language in.
Mm.
It's a little odd to me that they have different.
Yeah, it's because
Different bullets.
somebody wrote the other, they just pasted the new language into the old policy, so they didn't go and update the old side.
Of the rest.
I would say that's probably what happened.
I kind of like this bullet. It pertains to the same thing. But under the CPAC, I
Mhm.
kind of like the way that's phrased better.
Mm.
Meeting regularly with school officials to participate in the planning, development, and evaluation of the school committee's special education programs of the school committee's
And that's the second,
And
second bullet of the,
it wraps 2 and 3 together.
hmm.
I like that better. So you could do bullet 1, 2 plus 3, using this language. And then 4 for both.
Okay,
So it'd be this bullet.
Yeah.
This bullet
mhm,
And the one from.
and
understand,
this bullet
mhm,
under both of them.
okay,
I think the difference is the participating piece.
mhm.
That's the part,
Yeah,
the
so-
link losing, we're losing space.
Participates there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Two.
So that language is in the law for LPACs. Participating in the review of school improvement plans under section 59C of chapter 71 and district improvement plans under section 1L of chapter 69 as the plans relate to English learners. So that language is in the law for LPACs, but not for CPACs. The question for us is, does that make sense? Not really. So let's put it in both or not. I don't know, but we can't take it out. We shouldn't take it out of the LPACs because it tracks the legislative language.
Well, if we're tracking the legislative language, we should leave it alone and just
Mhm.
post it in for the CPACs.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay, without any revisions to the,
Yeah, that's fine.
okay, fine. Any further discussion on OBG?
So we're taking this
Mm,
and putting it
Mhm.
here.
Right,
Got it.
okay.
So
We have a motion, Mr. Carden?
Did, yes, moved second, whatever is needed.
Motion by Crystal, second by Crystal,
yes,
Lynn,
Yes.
and the chair votes in the affirmative. That's a 3-0 vote. Next up is JKAA, timeout, seclusion and restraint of students. This is a wholesale replacement of previous policy. And there are several revisions by council to the proposed MASC policy, which are noted in red on this document.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm finding it.
It starts with the first paragraph where it includes the regulation.
Yep, here we go.
Right.
So Allison, for the benefit of the committee, you have like a short-ish explanation of what some of the major changes are to the regulations.
Sure. So, last year, at the end of last year, the, state, education, committee, had voted in changes to the regulations in which they then, the DESC authorized a implementation date of, August 2026. Among some of the regulatory changes was changes to policy, but really what they've done is more directly clarify. It initially prohibited seclusion as a very specific thing. It now outlines timeouts in which a child is not permitted to leave at will under that category as well, and requires reporting and permissions that previously were not in the regulations.
It's also very, the definitional specificity
Mhm.
of seclusion and timeout
Mhm.
has been updated too. Which is why those definitions are offered at the start.
Okay, this is a must-have for us.
Yeah.
So we must have a policy which conforms, and apparently the state's gonna come along and check us out and make sure that we're conforming. We conform to the state law in office, so we can have this done by our June 23rd meeting. A good thing. Any questions, comments, or discussion on the new JKAA?
Mostly just that we are aligned already with
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
new requirements. I think it introduces some new language,
Mhm.
and possibly complexity, particularly in some of our
Mhm.
programs, but this is aligned in spirit,
Mhm.
certainly with work we've already been doing. And when DESI came through,
Mhm.
they had an eye to what they knew were gonna be new regulations when they came through in November. And we didn't have any findings. They weren't assessing against this regulation because it wasn't active yet, but they had that,
Mhm.
had that lens on
They
and
sort of
would have flagged
was
for
able to
us
whisper in your ear and say, hey,
Yeah,
look,
they would have
the
told
regulations
us
may change, so
if they
you-
saw something out that would be out of compliance ultimately, and they didn't have anything.
Okay. Any further questions, comments, or discussions on JKAA? Hearing none.
I move to adopt the updates, and revisions.
Okay, motion to forward for first read by Crystal, second by Lang.
Second,
Roll call vote, Crystal,
Yes.
Lang,
yes.
and chair votes in the affirmative, that's 3-0. And any future agenda items or meeting dates to discuss?
We might need another one at some point. We're going through the manual now,
Okay.
but we don't necessarily need to until summer, probably.
Yeah, we're pretty right there. Yeah. I can do that. Um. So, that completes the agenda, Cheryl.
Motion to adjourn.
Len, there's a motion to adjourn on the table. Would you like to second it?
Second,
Okay, Cheryl. Oh, Crystal.
Yes.
We almost brought Cheryl into the committee. Crystal votes yes. Len,
yes.
chair votes in the affirmative, 3-0 vote. We are adjourned at 1:30.
Thanks, folks.